Good morning, everybody. It is an absolutely gorgeous Sunday morning, and I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful it's warm and sunny. So thank you for joining me this morning for Chakra Yoga. I couldn't resist doing the class outside in my backyard today, so hopefully you'll be able to hear more birds and wildlife sounds than other sounds. So we'll see. But it's just so lovely out. So I just wanted to bring our chakra yoga practice right into the arms of nature today. And maybe you can do the same thing. Maybe you can even pop outside in your backyard or front yard or porch. But I'm going to wait a couple minutes just to see who else might join us this morning. Again, I have with me outside a yoga block handy. You might like one too. You could also, again, utilize any kind of a chair, a yoga strap, a yoga belt, or a robe tie works, a kitchen hand towel works. So feel free to gather up your materials. If you want a blanket, grab a blanket. Good morning, everybody. So grateful, so grateful for today. We'll get started in just a sec. I also want to share with you a really beautiful meditation written by Thich Nhat Hanh as we begin our practice and connect with centering today, as we really get into our root chakra, our Muladhara energy center this morning. So wherever you are, before I head back to my mat space, I'm just gonna kneel right here on the earth. I would love for you just to take a couple deep breaths, position in a way where you can really lengthen up through your spine. And as you just take those couple deep breaths as we start with our centering this morning, just feel your legs relaxing. Feel your shoulders relaxing. Feel your jaw softening. And send and take that breath down into the belly. Feel that beautiful expansion of the breath all around your low abdomen, the sides of your waist, and your low back. Take the breath all the way up into the lobes of the lungs, and then exhale, sigh it out. We're going to take 2 more conscious breaths just like that. One more breath. Good. This writing, this meditation by Thich Nhat Hanh, the Buddhist monk and teacher, he writes, "I have arrived. I am home, in the here, in the now. I am solid, I am free, for in the ultimate I dwell. Solid as a mountain, free as the white clouds. The door to no birth, no death has opened. Free and unshakable I dwell." Take a couple more breaths, and I'm going to repeat those words. And maybe with each little segment, each couple words, you can inhale and exhale as you bring the energy of these words into your chakra centers. Take one big breath here. Exhale completely. As you inhale, telling yourself, "I have arrived." Exhaling, thinking the words, "I am home." Inhale, in the here. Exhale, in the now. Inhale, "I am solid." Exhale, "I am free." Inhale, in the ultimate. Exhale, I dwell. Inhale, solid as a mountain. Exhale, free as the white clouds. Inhale, the door to no birth. Exhale, no death has opened. Inhale, free and unshakable. Exhale, I dwell. How many of us long to be free and unshakable? I know I do. Free and unshakable, free and unshakable. Good. So I'm going to head back to my mat and we're going to allow ourselves to begin. All right. To begin today, actually, what I was hoping to begin today is if you could either choose to sit tall as we have been, or let yourself start to connect with child's pose to ground all of our upper chakra energies right into the earth. So if you would like to sit up, you're more than welcome. If child's pose sounds appealing to you, allow yourself to settle on down into Mama Earth. And maybe you bring your forearms like a pillow. So as you set your own child's pose up, see what variation appeals to you. Remember, in child's pose, you can have your hips more elevated. You could have your knees wider or more narrow. Arms could be out in front or stacked like a pillow for your forehead. Or you could be pawing and exploring the ground to open up the sides of your back. But wherever you're working right now in Balasana, child's pose, take some beautiful deep breaths and fill up the space of your low belly, sides of the waist and low back. Where you're resting and continue to focus on the sound of your inhalation and the sound of your exhalation. Again, this idea of free and unshakable, may we dwell in the free and unshakable part of ourself. Deep, beautiful breath as you absorb earth energy, as you pull earth energy into any part of your body that is making contact with earth. And even in Balasana, child's pose, on your exhalation, could you try to engage the contraction of the pelvic floor, or Mula Bandha, the root block? So again, that's kind of like feeling as a Kegels exercise as you exhale, contracting, lifting the pelvic floor in your child's pose, and then releasing it on the inhalation if you need, or holding that contraction as long as possible, maintaining deep breath. Staying here for a few more rounds of breath, telling yourself, breathing in, I calm my body. Breathing out, I smile. Breathing in, I dwell in the present moment. I know this is a wonderful moment as you exhale. Breathing in and out, deep, slow, calm, ease, peaceful moment, wonderful moment. Take a moment to guide yourself back up from child's pose when you feel ready, and just begin to extend your legs back behind you one at a time. So I'm just exploring taking my right leg back, and I might rock out the bottom of my foot, stretching the back of my knee awake. As I shift my weight forward and back, you can be on your hands or your elbows if your wrists need a break. And just feel the back of the knee, the ball of the foot, the arch of the foot, the heel, and Achilles tendon just beautifully opening. We're connecting into our root, governing body parts. So we have our feet and our legs, pelvic floor, low back can also be linked in. Our joints, take it to the other side. Our skin, take some deep breaths. Deep breaths. Today, how do we invite the present into each moment, and how do we allow ourselves to be where it's free and unshakable within ourselves? I know I do it by coming out to nature, and maybe that's where you'll work as well today, since it's so beautiful. Now keep breathing and feel the back of that opposite foot, knee, Achilles tendon, calf muscle opening. Oh, enjoying that as we knead the earth. Good. Center your knees and give your hips a little tail wag. If you would like to, bring your knees close together and sink your hips closer to the earth. I'll face you, so you could do this tail wag more upright, or you could dip your sacrum, your hip closer to the ground, kind of like, I always feel like a mermaid or something. Just feeling the outer hip opening, or keeping again upright, just shifting side to side. Deep breath, and as you exhale, sigh out your mouth, maybe tongue out and down. Do that a few times. Lion's breath, remember, is great for reducing inflammation in the lymph nodes of the throat, helping also with allergy relief and self-expression, getting the heaviness off our chest and our minds and our hearts. See if we can take one more breath wherever you're working. Take a inhalation, gentle, swayed back cow, exhalation round. Remember, go off your wrists if you need to. You can be on your elbows. So a little spinal movement right here before we shift onto our back. Inhalation, sway your spine, exhalation round, and let's just clear out anything that we would like to escort out of our minds, bodies, hearts. So one of my prayer cards this morning that I was working with just continued to remind me to give my worries over to the higher power, to God. So if you've been dancing stuck with some of your worries or fears, can you exhale and let them be lifted up to those higher hands today? So inhale when you sway your back, exhale round. 3 more. Refreshing cat-cow, exhale. Inhale, sway, exhale round. Inhale, sway, exhale round. Centering your spine. Alright, we're going to come onto our back. When you come onto your back, have a strap handy if you like, but if you don't have one, not to worry, I'll give you some variations, or you could also use a rope tie. You might want a block or a cushion handy. And just let yourself start to settle back. Alright. So wherever you're at, see, I'm finding my good spot here. There we go. Wherever you're at, interlace your hands on your belly. So I have my 4 fingers interlaced in Vajra Pradama Mudra for trust and grounding. My thumbs are open and I'm going to lay those hands right on my belly. Close your eyes. As you inhale, feel the belly rise. And as you exhale, feel the belly sink. Just grounding here, just allowing ourselves to take in all of the earth energy. As you inhale, take in the sound of the bird song. As you exhale, give any of your worry or heaviness over to the higher power and let the sunlight transform and neutralize the heaviness. Couple more breaths here. Vajra Pradama Mudra, with the fingers interlaced, is for helping to establish that unshakable trust within ourselves and our own guts, our own feelings. So as you're resting here, if you've been telling yourself lately you've been too sensitive, you've been too emotional, you've been too X, Y, or Z, just exhale those thoughts of that self-judgment and hold on to this beautiful trust in yourself and what you've been feeling. But instead of taking on all of that yourself, can you exhale and surrender to the higher power, whatever's too heavy for you to hold on your own? We're going to take 3 more huge breaths, relaxing the jaw, relaxing the tongue. Beautiful. Take your interlaced hands above your head and stretch wonderfully long. Really stretch. Inhale. Let your spine do a little wiggle stretch. And as you need to exhale, part your hands down by your sides. Interlace again. Inhale, press toward the sky. All the way overhead, stretch. Ooh, really stretch. Ooey gooey, beautiful stretch. Exhale, melt it. 2 more. Inhale, palms interlaced, fingers toward the sky, up overhead. And then exhale. This is now called the Ushas Mudra, dynamic mudra or gesture for starting over with a clean slate. Inhale up. Stretch it out. Exhale, sigh. Take 1 more beautiful breath. Inhale, press. Exhale. In what ways do you want your slate to be cleaned and cleared today to start again? We're going to take our strap and we're going to utilize it around the bottom of the right foot. Allow your knee to be bent at first. If you don't have a strap, just hold onto the back of your right thigh, hugging that leg in for a moment. Good, just a little bit of a hug in. Let yourself move that leg around a little side to side. Maybe you could even circle it with the bent leg. As we open up our roots, we're going to really explore how to clear the channels of these chakra centers and let the energy pour upward from the earth today so we can really pull her energy up. So we're circling the leg any which way we like. one way, the other way, waving it. And we're not asking the leg to be straight, we're just easing into everything. Good. When you are ready to explore having that leg more to your center, we're going to exhale, bend the knee a little deeper. Inhale, extend. Actually, let's reverse it. Inhale, bend your knee. Exhale from your mouth and push the sky away. Inhale, bend your knee. Exhale, push the sky away. So we're going into our joints around the ankle, the knee, the hip. Root chakra is tied to the joints, as well as to the energy of our feet, our legs, our pelvic floor, lower part of the torso, low back. So now as you push the sky away, exhale, could you contract the pelvic floor, activating Mula Bandha? Inhale, soften, release. Exhale. And wherever you have been lacking in trust, especially towards yourself, can you send that energy up and away, however it's not been helpful to you? Whatever energy has not been helpful, our fear, our anxiety. Couple more breaths. Exhale, contract the pelvic floor. Inhale, soften and melt. Exhale. Inhale. Let the earth energy and bird song fill you up today. The sunlight neutralizing all the old stuff. Now the leg centers itself. Hold the stretch. It can be a bent leg position. It doesn't have to be straight. Holding the back of your thigh or using a strap. And now give yourself, if you need, a little pummeling on the back of the hamstring, even maybe in the calf muscle. Deep breath. So as I start doing this, I have to tell you, there is a little catbird right across my yard in a puddle, and it's doing the same kind of thing. It's doing this little puffy shakeout. Breathe deep. So catbird totem is all about communication and deep listening. Expressing truth in a way that is helpful to yourself and others. Not using words to gossip or create more negativity. The catbird is about authentic communication, and maybe that will be helpful in your life right now. Go to the front of your thigh now. I'm releasing my leg out a little bit. Give yourself a little pat and karate chop in your quadricep. Good. Horsey lip your jaw. And then center the leg, open it out to the right side about halfway, and just let it explore. Let it relax. Let it open. Breathing in, allowing yourself to exist in freedom, in the unshakable. Can you take at least 3 more beautiful breaths as you allow root and sacrum to open, sacral center around our hips, our groin, our reproductive area, our low back, mid back. Soften, relax your jaw. Our intestines, our digestive tract, can we let it all open and receive a neutralizing, beautiful light energy. Bring your leg back to center. Hold your strap in the left hand, right arm open on the earth. Guide the leg across the body, twist as far as you're comfortable with. The right hip and glute can come off the earth. Your head can turn to the right or stay at the sky. Breathe. So we're detoxifying now. Deep breath here. Soften your glutes, your inner thighs, your belly, your back, your shoulders, your jaw, your tongue. Good. In this position, you stay as you are. We're going to add a little quick exhalation out the mouth, gently puffing the air out. So very soft, we're going to exhale out the mouth like we're blowing out a candle. And keep that cycling. If we've ingested a lot of heaviness through thought, through emotion, through listening, we're going to exhale that out now. Few more breaths. Inhale your leg back to center. Let it wave freely above you now. Let your head also rock freely side to side. Smile if it comes to you naturally. Sigh, everybody. Take out a big old sigh. Ha. And as we guide our right leg back to the earth, can we bring it to rest in half of a diamond shape? You have the option to let your left leg meet it in the other half of the diamond, or let your left leg extend so we're in a supine tree pose. Right knee is dropped open, could be supported with a block or not. Left leg is extended or dropped open to make the other half of the diamond. Let your arms rest up on either side of your head, palms facing the sky, heart center open. And just breathe here for several breaths. Close your eyes. You stay just as you are. I'm just going to come and check to see how we're doing over here. Beautiful. Okay, you stay just as you are. Lovely. And as you're resting here, huge breath into the front body. Bring in the light. I know personally, I've been feeling like I've been so heavy in so many ways for so long. So just welcome the sun today. Let the earth also offer you her support from your back body. And Supta Baddha Konasana, or even Supta Vrikshasana, the tree pose on our backs, can help us to bring in any creative support and solution that we need. So remember, our root center is the earth element. It's our trust and sense of security, our safety. And the sacrum is the water element, svadhisthana, our creative abilities, our reproductive abilities to make things fertile and grow anew, start again. So rest here, opening those centers to the universe, the earth, and the moment. Soften your jaw, exhaling your worries and fears to the highest power over and over again. How can we believe and trust on this beautiful day? Believe and trust. Now, bringing our leg or legs back in to the knees so that they're pointing at the sky, we're going to windshield wiper and tip the sacrum side to side, knees tipping side to side. Let your arms be open to embrace the vast freedom of the sky. Let your back flow, let your hips flow with the element of water. So what we have our back body connecting to earth, our sacrum connecting with the water element, the arms open connecting with the air element, and the space, breathing it in. Lovely. And then center your knees and legs, and we're going to let ourselves bridge the sacrum up. So again, we're feeling the connection to the roots. As you exhale, press the sacrum up, and we're opening and broadening the lobes of the lungs, inhaling fresh, joyful energy. Exhale, melt the back body into earth. Inhale, body on the earth. Exhale, press, lift the sacrum up. Inhale, hold. Exhale, release. Inhale, body on the earth. Exhale, press it up. Inhale, hold. Exhale, release it. Inhale, relaxing it. Exhale, lift. Inhale, hold. Exhale, release. Inhale, relaxing. Exhale, press, lift. Inhale, hold. Exhale, release. Inhale on the earth. Now exhale, hold it up. As you hold, let the heart center, front body open. Head facing the sky. Let the old energy slough away. Let yourself exhale whatever it is you're reversing the flow of. Move it out with an exhalation that sounds like H-A-ha. Let it happen several more times. Feeling the strengths of your glutes firing here to support you. Weight in the heels. Strong foundation. Stabilizing our SI joint, sacroiliac joint in the sacral chakra. One more breath. Exhaling to melt. Before we switch our leg stretch, interlace your four fingers. Thumbs are open. Rest the palms on the belly. Legs can be wherever you like. Inhale, feel the belly rise, and exhale, feel the belly sink. Staying where you're at. Relax your jaw, relax your tongue. Beautiful. Remember, with the hands interlaced over your belly, we're in the Vajra Pradama Mudra for unshakable trust and faith. Today, how can we work with believe and trust in every one of our chakras? Lightening and neutralizing the heavy load through every breath of sunlight and fresh air we take in today. Clearing any slates that need to be cleared as you breathe. And remembering we are not too sensitive, we are not feeling too much. I know we might be overwhelmed with it, but honor that gift and strength within yourself. And maybe, just maybe, we can learn today, in the start of this new cycle, new moon energy, how to bring a little more laughter to balance out our strong feeling senses. Little more laughter. Good. We're going to take our grounding root, reconnect through our opposite leg now. So, as you feel ready to release Vajra Pradama, just inhale, stretch your arms overhead. Take a huge breath or two. As you feel ready to exhale, melt your arms down and out at your sides, and then find either your strap or hands to the back of your left thigh. If you're using the strap, it goes around the bottom of the left foot. And we're just going to play with that circling or flag kind of waving of the leg. Really beautifully easy in the joints, as the root chakra is tied to the joints, and we've been bridging our way up root, sacrum, and soon into the solar plexus. So just feel the opening energy pouring into your feet, your ankle, your knee, your hip. Maybe you can circle that leg when it feels right, but we're offering a generous knee bend right now. Relaxing your jaw. Notice if your jaw is tightening. Let's soften it. Soften the tongue. Let yourself be rocked in the arms of Mama Earth right now. Let her hold you. And let the sun bring lightness to where you need it today. When you're ready to bring your legs center, exhale to bend the knee. Inhale to bend your knee deeper towards your chest. Exhale to press the sky away, breathing out from your mouth. Inhale, knee into chest. Exhale, pushing the sky away. And maybe it's not so much that we're pushing the sky, but we're feeling the spaciousness, and we're exhaling our worries and our fears into those higher hands, Ishvara Pranadhana, letting ourselves surrender the worries that we have to feel, that we have to carry to God. Exhale them. Exhale your fears, your heaviness, wherever you've been stuck. Exhale it and trust that this is temporary. I love to practice yoga outside because when I look up at the sky, I'm reminded of how small some of the huge things I perceive, are. I sometimes think, oh, that issue is so huge. What am I going to do? I'm so stuck. I'm in such trouble. And when I go out and practice yoga in nature and I can look up at the sky, I'm reminded how small it all is. And when I stand next to the trees, how small all my problems are. So connect with whatever helps you today. Now we're going to straighten that left leg as much as you would like and start to stretch into your hamstring. Breathe deep. We just don't want to lock the back of the left knee. So it can be as bent as you like. Feeling the stretch in the widest part of the hamstring. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Just feeling the energy of your root system clearing out and receiving the lovely sunlight today. Offering, if you like, that little pummeling action to the hamstring with your opposite arm or other hand. Breathe deep. Soften your jaw and tongue. Nice deep breath, everybody. We're going to release the leg out from ourselves a little bit so we have access to the front of the quad and give it a little bit of pummeling in case the quad has been tightening or gripping. Exhale, soften around your shoulders, neck, face, jaw as well. Deep, huge breaths. Good, and soften in and relax that pummeling action if you've still been practicing it. Hold the strap in your left hand. Extend and rest your right arm out on the earth. Let your left leg open about halfway to the side, feeling your right hip and glute grounded, rooted into earth. Left hip, groin opening to balance, receiving the energy you need today, receiving the light, the laughter, receiving the trust, the security, and the trust to go with the flow of the natural unfolding of the course of our life. Can we trust so deeply to let go of our grip? Breathe as we work in Svadhisthana as well as Muladhara, so we're in the sacrum and the root together. Horsey, lift your jaw out. Inhale your leg back to center, holding onto the strap or the leg now with your right hand, left arm resting out on the earth. We guide our left leg across to the twist, left hip coming off the earth as much as you like, left leg over to the right side, head positioning skyward or turning away from the legs. Deep breath in, sighing it out. Can you soften your hip crease? Can you soften your inner thigh? Soften your glute. Soften the back, the belly. We're here now, bridging between sacrum and manipura, the solar plexus, as we're twisting our midsection, working through even our stomach, intestines, liver, gallbladder, kidneys, adrenals. Sense of self-worth, self-value, self-esteem. Let's detoxify any thoughts, feelings of overwhelm, heaviness that we may have encountered, negative self-talk. So we're going to quickly exhale from the mouth like we're blowing out a candle and keep that cycling. Inhale, big cleansing breath to begin. Sigh it out. Inhale again and puff the air out gently at first. Like you're blowing out a candle, scrubbing your interior. Any fear, scrub it out. Offer the fears and worries to the higher hands. Inhale, cleansing breath, and sigh it out. Inhale, leg center. Exhale, melting your left leg back to half of a diamond shape. Left knee opens. Right leg can be extended to Supta Vrksasana or supine tree, or meet the feet together, knees equally open in a diamond shape, your choice. Arms open to the sky or arms up on either side of your head, palms facing up. If you need to, in your hip crease, take little karate chop hands right on your hip flexor. Open up congested energy in the groin psoas area. You could go karate chopping along your inner groin, inner thighs, hip flexors, This is great for the immune system. A little palm pummeling. Deep breath. And let yourself rest when you are ready. Take in the breeze, take in sunlight, take in fresh air as sustenance, take in the bird song, take in the earth's support. Now you can choose to leave your legs as they are for a little while longer, or bring them into any other comfortable position as you're ready, as you feel necessary. But take your fingertips to the base of the skull and neck and massage. Horsey lip out any tightness or tension. You might even reach one arm across your chest and massage out the top of the shoulder with your hands, like you're squeezing out a sponge from old wash water, old energy. Relax your jaw. So I just saw Cardinal come by. Cardinal coming by as Carolina Wren sings, but Cardinal's about, don't be ashamed for anything that you are. Again, we were talking a little bit about our sensitivity, our feeling. Don't be ashamed for it. It's your strength. Work with it. Ground it in nature. Learn how it's your superpower today. Carolina Wren tells us to remember to be joyous in all of our activities, to sing as we work or play, and if we've been working hard in different ways, to make it a joyful experience when we can. It's kind of the whistle while you work idea. Good. Let yourself bring your arms to rest if you like, legs windshield wipering, head rocking side to side, full body reset. Carolina Wren wants to talk to y'all today, so listen to her. Play, laugh, make your work experience feel like play. Can we invite the laughter back, the smile? All right, one more time. Feet planted, knees bent, offering our sacrum up to the sky. As you exhale, press it up. Maybe your arms can come overhead, maybe not. And then inhale, lower it down. So we exhale, press up this time. Inhale, melt it down. Feel lengthening and massaging of your back. Exhale, press, stabilizing the sacroiliac joints. Inhale, melting back. Exhale, press up. Inhale, melt it down. Just a few more. Energy shifting to our upper chakra centers. Lungs, heart center opening as well. Make an HA sound or a sigh. Few more repetitions. One more, everybody. Oh, take a stretch, even if your hips are elevated. Maybe you can, maybe not. But bring them on down when you feel ready. We're going to extend our legs. I'm going to have a little bend in my knees and some buoyancy in my ankles. let my arms rest at my sides here. Do you notice, flex and point your feet in a bouncy, loose kind of way so you feel your spine and head shifting up and down. This is a traction exercise, so breathe here. We're going to keep it going up and down with our feet. Feet flex, point, flex, point. Should feel like your body is going up and down. A few more breaths. We're going to take 4 huge breaths here. This is a central nervous system reset exercise. 3 huge breaths. 2 huge breaths. 1 more breath. Sigh and pause, melt. Start to bring it all back into awareness now. I have arrived. I am present in the here, in the now. I am home. I am free. In the ultimate I dwell, free and unshakable. We're going to let ourselves have our knees bent, little rock to the knees, and eventually roll yourself over to fetal position. Guide yourself up when you're ready to seat. Okay, so seated position with our legs bent out in front of us, knees bent. We're going to be working through these upper chakras a little bit more, solar plexus to heart center now. So I was mentioning even throat. So we're coming Manipura, our center of self-worth, self-esteem, self-value, validity in what we've gone through in our life. Heart center, Anahata, element of air. So Manipura, fire, heart, air, Anahata, self-forgiveness. Can you forgive yourself for being really hard on yourself? Or forgiveness to when you've been really hard on yourself this past week. Forgive yourself. Compassion, self-softening, emotional availability to ourself, the element of air and breath. And then Vishuddha, the throat center, expression, communication, deep listening. So we're going to integrate these 3 through this next exercise. And as I was mentioning, I really feel the need to bring more lightness and laughter into my life, like as the biggest medicine ever for me right now. So we're going to play with the shamanic exercise for bringing that presence of laughter into our lives, into marrying our laughter to our fear, to neutralize the fear. So you might notice I'm holding the backs of my thighs. I inhale, lift my heart, exhale, round my back, drop my chin. We just start here, seated cat-cow. We're going to inhale, lift it up. Exhale, round it back. And I want you to think first about whatever's been weighing on you this week. I know I feel like I've been stuck in some different loops around expression and communicating and expectations. And I'm going to bring my awareness to where I felt stuck and embroiled. I'm going to start to exhale some of that heaviness. And I want you to think now about one of those warriors in your life who has the best sounding laugh. And I'm right now thinking about my dear, beautiful friend Betty Ashman from Branches of Wellness. And she has the best, most medicinal laugh I know. And when you take your exhalation, you're going to start to go hee 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 hee. You go hee hee hee, even if you have to whisper it. Inhale, heart pours up. Exhale, hee 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 hee. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Inhale, lift. I hear woodpecker. Do you hear? It means laugh. Inhale, lift. Any hee-hee you've got, bring it. He's laughing with us. Inhale, lift. Two more times. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Oh, one more. Do you hear the woodpecker? Inhale, lengthen up. Oh, that was good. Okay, thank you. If that was the most challenging thing you have to do today, be relieved. Oh. So that marries together Manipura, Anahata, Vishuddha. Woodpecker, if you hear or see them today, it also means laugh. Laugh as much as you can. They have a laughing sound. Did you hear them? Okay. So we're integrating that smile and the glowing laughter into a few more core movements. Legs in front. Exhale, lean back. Do a little twist. Inhale, center, reach forward. Exhale, lean back, twist. Inhale, center, reach forward. Exhale, lean back, twist. You don't have to take your lean a lot. It can be very small or non-existent. Now we're going to go a little ha with our exhalation. Or lift like you see. If I twist left, I am lifting my left foot. If I twist right, I'm lifting my right foot. That is your choice. Ha. And I'm going to bring a ha like I'm laughing. Ha. Or a he. He. Keep the he going if you need it. Doesn't matter if it sounds crazy. I keep feeling like I'm losing it, you know, on a daily basis, so I need that laughter. I keep telling people I need to laugh my ass off, so if you need to, bring it. It's activating your core in a soft, compassionate way. Even if it's one big old or ha ha ha. 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 A few more, everybody. You're doing beautiful. Ha. 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 Bring it to center. We're going to practice sunbathing asana, as I like to call it. Lean back to your fingertips. Legs can be in front, bent, or knees open to diamond. Lift your heart as you lean back to your fingers and let all the light pour in. Ha ha ha. If you have ha-has that keep coming, let them please, and enjoy every one of those magical ha-ha sounds. Wherever you've been stuck, bring a little smile into that stuck place. Bring a little laughter in, or woodpecker sound. We heard woodpecker singing a little while ago. That ha 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 ha, he says. That's the woodpecker. Ha 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 ha. I hope you hear woodpecker today. Woodpecker knocking means it's an opportunity to start again, friends. Always and always start again. There he is. Do you hear that? There he is. A couple breaths. That's his other voice. All right, centering yourself. If you need to, we'll offer to our body to lean back to our hands or elbows. And if you can, a little pressing up of the pelvis again. Whether you're on your elbows or your hands, like a tabletop crab walk. If that feels good, go there. Or if you prefer reverse plank, again, Manipura arms as well too. So we got our solar plexus core, arms, anahata, even our legs strengthening wherever we're working. Ha. So right now our woodpecker friend is making a little trumpeting sound. And then we have Carolina Wren saying tea kettle, tea kettle. Remember to sing, whistle while you work today, find joy. Good, release yourself down. Brief little twist, friends, brief little twist. So lengthen up. I'm gonna let my left leg fold under me. Okay, like I was gonna go to Sukhasana or easy pose, so it's just cross-legged. Left foot folding under, right foot coming across. Okay, this is option number 1. So wherever you're comfortable, maybe you're comfortable just like this, that's okay. Left knee under, right leg across. You can also cross it further. And some of my friends at home, you might be going into more of a Gomukhasana, knees stacked, feet open. So if you like that, we're gonna play in our version of this little cross-legged twist. So inhale, lengthen. As you exhale, take a gentle twist. So if your right knee is the one on top, you're twisting right. And can you infuse all of your chakra centers with the earth energy, the bird song, the sunlight, and the air? Smile. If any little ha-ha, hee-hees come up, just let them bubble up. Bring that fairy element to your practice today. That little laughing, where we've been so heavy lately. Smile. I need it. I know you do too. Maybe you could twist a little bit more from the chest up. 2 more breaths. Bringing it back to center as you're ready. If you're in more of the Gomukhasana cow face pose with the stacked knees, if you feel like stretching or reaching forward in any way, opening up your back, please feel free. If you're more of this cross-legged position, you might also, or the one leg across the other, you might do some lateral side stretch for a minute. This is just integrating again the element of air and anahata that governs our chest, our arms, our hands, our fingers, the back of our heart center. So take a beautiful moment of just this playful exploration. Oh, that's where the heart is. That's where your lovely, beautiful child self is. Now aim your child self at any time you were really hard on yourself this week, saying, I'm too sensitive, I'm stuck, I'm not gonna get through this. It's not gonna happen. Just aim your child heart at that today, right now. Anahata aiming, like a Care Bear stare, right? Care Bear stare. And smile. And here we are, and all of this is temporary. Couple more breaths. Good. Now, friends, allow yourself to untie, untwist whatever your legs had going on there for a minute. And we're going to find a beautiful down dog. So down dog balancing all of our energy centers, all of our chakra homes. I'm going to go sideways on my mat. Come on up into your down dog. Walk your lovely down dog for a moment. Walk it out. Roll through the bottoms of the feet roots. Give your head a little nod and take a lion's breath out your mouth. Go ha with your tongue. Ha. Head hanging. Ha la la la. Turkey tongue. Blah 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 blah. Horsey lip. Now take it just a moment into swayed back cow, sphinx, cobra, or up dog, your choice. Sway back cow, cobra, up dog, or a little sphinx on your elbows and just so good for the heart center, for the throat when we say ah. You could do any little neck movement if you're in Sphinx or Cobra. And then bring it back to center. Alright, tabletop. If you need to round your back a moment, go ahead. We're going to sit our little selves back down and take our twist to the other side. So now, I'm going to cross my right knee under me like I was going into a cross-legged position, so like here. And I'm going to pull my left knee across. And so some of us might stay just like this, and we might hug ourselves around our front knee, and that's beautiful. And you could stay just tall, or you could offer a little twist to your left, if your left knee is on top. Some of my friends at home, you might go to Gomukhasana, which means cow's face, stacking the knees more, opening the feet out. Sitting on the earth or a block could also be your seat to get your pelvis higher. And we lengthen up wherever we are at, twisting gently to the left from the sternum up really. We're not cranking into the low back. Smiling. Deep belly breath. So I'm just coming into this lovely little twist and hip opener just to continue to reintegrate always from our roots up, bringing the balance higher and higher, the opening higher and higher. Deep belly breath. Let it nourish and nurture you, this breath. Let the light come into wherever you've been heavy and dark. Don't judge yourself for being heavy and dark. Like cardinal keeps zipping by. It's your true colors. Be your authentic self. It's okay. Two or three more breaths. Good. And then when you feel ready to come back to center, we're going to take that area Anahata heart exploration. So if you are willing, you might go more lateral stretches side to side. You might lean it forward if you're in more of a Gomukhasana knee stack. Paint the earth, paint the sky. Open up the back of your heart center where your angel wings come out your back. Bring the light in. I love to reach up when I'm outside and feel the sunlight touching my fingers and my skin. Breathe deep. Bring that bubbly fairy energy to the surface if you can, and aim your child heart at any way you were too hard on yourself this past week, any of the struggle loops. Aim your child heart at it. Care Bear stare at it. Giggle. Know that it's temporary. We're almost there. Opening. Smile. Coming back to center when you're ready. Untwist, untangle your legs. Find your down dog again if you like, or child's pose if you prefer. I'm going to offer you a twisted dog this time though. So in your down dog, if you let your knees bend, your weight is up on the balls of your feet, knees bent. Swivel your knees one way and you'll get a beautiful opening along the side of your back, the intercostals, the rib cage. Let your head weight release, horsey lip or lion's breath it out. Emptying Vishuddha, the throat center. And take it the other way. So if you've had to listen to too much negativity, if you've been expressing a lot of negativity or fear, dump it all out of your ears, your throat. And let's let all of that be transformed into beauty today from the sunlight. May I speak beauty today. May I hear beauty. Bring your legs back to center. If you want, child's pose it, or take a leg up just for a minute and stretch it, or circle your ankle or knee if that feels good. Remember, you could also be in child's pose resting. Bringing our energy up to Ajna Chakra, third eye center, as well as Sahasrara, the crown. Take your foot to the other side or switch legs when you're ready. Any movement or stillness that suits you right now. Breathe deep. In our little inversion of down dog, we're getting a different perspective. We're opening up our perception. Releasing it when you're ready. Little cat cow if you like, or child's pose, resting time. Move your spine any way you want if you're on your hands and knees. Take your lovely self to child eventually if you're not there. And you rest in child's pose for a moment where we started our practice. We want to bring that awakening right to our third eye center. So if your forehead's not on the earth, you might make the pillow with your forearms and let your forehead receive that pressure for a moment. For Ajna Chakra, center of intuition, instinct, inner knowing, trusting ourself. Breathe here. Breathe all around your belly and waist. Breathe all around your beautiful low back. As you feel ready to do so, we're going to allow an exploration to the crown of the head if it feels right in your cervical spine. And what you can do is bring your hands out a little bit in front of you so your palms are on the earth. And we can let ourselves rock on the top of our head by lifting and lowering our hips. So as you inhale, you might rock up. Exhale, rock it down. And just play with this inhalation, exhalation. So if that feels good to you, it's great for opening sinuses. Inhales, you lift your hips. Exhale, lower. If that doesn't feel safe in your neck, don't do it. So some of you might like to even perch at the top of your head for a few breaths if it doesn't feel too intense in your cervical spine. So you can be here. You could also interlace your hands at your back and lift them up. Breathe deeply wherever you are. Release it whenever you feel ready to do so. I do want to offer us one ragdoll position again to bring our energy to our crown. So we're just going to briefly work our way there. So through downward facing dog, walk your feet forward. Bend your knees, spill your spine over, spill your upper body over. Dangle, sway, or swing your upper body, let your head release. Again, with bent knees, explore by reaching and pawing on the earth out in front of you. Oh, let the back open in a beautiful way, everybody. Make those moans and groans of opening. Breathe deep. Horsey lip it out. Also, play with even wider legs if you like. And let your hips sway side to side, opening. You could have your hands on the blocks, the earth, opening up your groin again. Again, here's our foundation that we're replanting our roots into the ground and we're drawing earth energy through every chakra center. So play with any movement that feels good here, minding your knees and your hips, minding your back. And as we work with playing with movement, we're connecting to intuition, honoring the body's voice, the third eye center. All right. Oh, yeah. Good stuff. Bring it all back in for a moment. So I'm in my down dog. I'm going to start to lower myself back down to earth for one last little movement, and then breath work to Shavasana for our crown integration. So I'm going to lay on my belly. Okay, I'll go sideways so you can see me. Laying on my belly, I got my little grasshopper elbows back at my sides by my ribs. My palms are on the earth, nose is hovering off the floor. I'm going to squeeze my feet and legs together. I know I keep working this exercise with a lot of classes, but it's great for our posture, for heart opening, and for when we feel like life has been so heavy that we get rounded over and hunched. This reverses all of it. So we're squeezing the legs together. You're going to think elbows lengthen or pull down toward your feet and then in towards your center line. When you engage like that, my hands hover off the earth. And then I'm going to think squeeze elbows in. My chest lifts a bit. You could keep your palms down if you need the support. Squeeze legs in, they might lift a bit. Feet squeezing, legs squeezing, elbows squeezing, in and back. Breathe. Breathe. I'm going to face you now and do it. So keep breathing. You could lower at any time. I'm squeezing my legs. I'm squeezing my elbows in, lifting, lengthening. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Opening the heart, the lungs. Strengthening the back, the posture. Life is pushing us down. We come back up, we rise again. Big breath. One more. And exhale, relax. Make a big X shape on the earth. Turn your cheek to one side. Inhale, feel your back rise with the inhalation. Exhale, feel your back sink. Turn your head the opposite way, at least 3 big breaths now. And you can either continue to stay resting on your belly, or you can roll to your back at any time to prepare for Shavasana. But I want you just to ask your body if it needs anything else. So if it needs any little neck massages, you might even decide to sit up in a meditation for our final relaxation today. Or you might start in meditation and work your way back to the earth. But massaging, anything that needs massaging, also know you could use a block or prop to prop yourself in your final relaxation in any way that feels great. So I usually love to offer the block under my pelvis and rest with my pelvis lifted. So you can do legs in the air, happy babies. What else do you need? What else do you need, and how do you need to support yourself right now? That's the important question. So I'll let you find that. And as you find your way into your final comfortable position of resting or meditation, I'm going to talk you through a breathing exercise pattern to begin. And we're just going to practice 2-to-1 pranayama, where the exhalation is going to become twice as long as the inhalation. So the inhalation will be 4 counts and the exhalation will become 8 counts. And this is to calm the central nervous system, to help reduce inflammation in the body, and help prepare the body and mind spirit for deep relaxation. So wherever you're at, take a big breath in and sigh it out. So grateful to be resting on the breast of Mother Earth right now. And inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhaling 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe naturally. Let yourself begin to soak up all of the wonderful elements. As you breathe, I'll offer to you one last poem. By Dana Faltz. I lay myself down on the welcoming ground, the earth's spine becoming mine, and peace seeps into heavy limbs and slows my heartbeat to the pace of nature. I take refuge in the quiet and I let my burdens go one by one until the earth and I both float in the same vast and holy silence. As you rest today, imagine yourself walking the earth with cardinal legs, the legs of the red bird, never apologizing for being who you are, present in your roots, in all that you feel and all that you sense. No apology for your true colors and authentic self. No hiding. Can't do it any longer. And as you walk the earth, we feel the openness of robin in our orange sacrum, the orange breast of the robin, reminding us that we are not stuck, that we can birth any solution we need to. And let the song, the presence of the goldfinch yellow, be present in your solar plexus. Letting that goldfinch or yellow warbler energy sing out from within, present its true brightness, its value, its identity. Let that be you today. And from your heart center, let there be placed a dove or a Carolina wren, the dove whose mournful song sounds compassion and softening at the end and beginning of each day, forgiveness in all directions, and the Carolina wren who reminds us to joyously sing no matter what we are doing. And in the throat center today, maybe you sound the blue jay, the cry, the warrior cry of fearlessness and courage. Or maybe you connect with the red-winged blackbird and sound your expression. Or maybe you connect with our woodpecker friend who tells us to laugh and laugh again and keep laughing, and when we forget to laugh, opportunity will knock and we'll be able to practice again. And then can we allow ourselves to connect with hummingbird or owl in the third eye center with that higher vibration of creating our reality from our beliefs and our dreams, reminding ourselves whatever we are speaking, thinking, and believing today is what we're going to create. Let ourselves daydream a little more and fear a little less today. And lastly, with the huge broad wings of the eagle, the hawk, the osprey, or the turkey vulture, let the crown soar open to that high, high, high perspective where we're so high above the earth soaring that all of our problems, all of our stuck places seem so small when we look at it from the above direction. And as we exhale, we let every burden, every worry go one by one into the hands of Creator and Mama Earth. And we dwell right here in the present moment, unshakable and free. May the breeze, even if you are in a space that you can't feel a breeze, I want you to imagine a breeze. And may the breeze be the kiss from the divine that you've been looking for today. To the Lakota people, the air that we breathe was the Holy Spirit of God. Can we let ourselves take in that presence as we take our inhalation and swallow? May the breeze bring you peace and levity. May the bird's song fill your heart with joy today as you wake your body swallowing and wiggling toes or fingers or extremities in any way that feels good to you. as you wake yourself up. Just know, working your way up to a comfortable seat in your own pace. You might go to fetal position if you've been lying on the earth. Go to fetal position and rest for a few breaths, keeping yourself comfortably relaxed. Just knowing that in your own timing we'll all meet in a comfortable seat. Practicing gentle smile if we can. Bring your hands over your heart center in the gesture of inner freedom. So we push one palm onto our chest and we stack the other palm and we spread the fingers like the bird wings that flock around us every day, reminding us of our freedom. This is a gesture that's great for reducing anxiety. Remember that too if you need it. Helps your brain release oxytocin. Bow the head slightly. Be so grateful to yourself for practicing authentic self-care and grounding this morning, for finding lightness, laughter, sunlight, and transformation in your practice, for cleaning and clearing the slate. When despair for the world grows inside of me, and I wake at the least sound in the night, in fear of what my life and my children's lives might be, I go and I lie down where the wood drake rests in his beauty on the water and the great heron feeds. I come into the peace of the wild things who do not tax their lives with forethought of grief. I come into the presence of still water, and I feel above me the day-blind stars waiting with their light. And for a time I rest in the grace of this world, and I am free. Inhale, reach your arms to the sky, and as you exhale, let your arms melt, feeling yourself engulfed in the beauty of your life. Finding your prayer hands at your heart center. May you be blessed and touched by the beauty of your life today. As the birds end our practice with us, they sound their prayer and their voices with us. Beauty before us and beauty behind us, beauty above us and beauty below us. We learn to practice speaking, thinking, and performing acts of beauty so that we may awaken to the beauty all around us and within us. For in beauty it was started, and in beauty it is finished. In beauty it is finished. I thank you so deeply. I thank you so much for your support and your trust, your exploration, and your bravery. And namaste. Have a beautiful, beautiful Sunday.